Guess who's getting a bath? Guess who's getting a bath? This game right here has been the source of probably, no, not even probably, this is the source of all of my procrastination when it comes to quite literally every aspect of my life. I can't get enough of this game. Pretty recently I got my first, drumroll please, don't go too crazy, but boom, I got gold stake on Ghost Deck. This is really something I've been working towards for a long time. So I am about to go work out, or I say work out, but it's more of a run than anything today. I still like to lift a little bit though before I run. I read somewhere that that's the way to do it, so that's the way I've been doing it. But my hair is kind of crazy, so we will be putting on beanie. Boom. And also we will be putting on a jacket. Don't get it confused. It is about 80 to 85 degrees in Florida. It's not cold at all, but I feel like I have some impurities in my body, in my blood, in my mind, in my soul, and I would like to sweat those out. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Boom, and here we are, man. This is where just about all my workouts get done at. Dumbbells. Yes, the pink ones are mine too. Pull down. Pull up bar. So this is where most of the workouts get done. Even though today I'm really focusing on getting a good sweat in and going hard on cardio, I still want to get some kind of sets in, or some kind of lifting or calisthenic before I go on my big run. I don't know why. I mentioned it before, but it's just something I do. I usually don't do one without the other. Maybe that's good, maybe it's not. It's just how I like to do it. I don't really have any kind of strict regimen besides that though, so. I'll always bust out like 10 to 15, depending on how strong I am, how consistent I've been with these workouts, but I'll never push myself to the max, because if there's one thing I've learned, pushing yourself to the max on a workout like that will leave my arms feeling like jelly for the next hour or so, don't ever push yourself to the max. Get yourself, come on, find the golden spot, find that golden range for you, stick to it, repeat it, and you best believe I'm no better than everyone else. In between each workout, I am in fact on TikTok, and I am in fact watching edits that will fuel my energy throughout this. This is a mix-up between Final Fantasy 13 and 15. Also, I think it's Final Fantasy 13's 10th anniversary today, 15th anniversary. I'm not too sure. So shout out to Lightning, shout out to Noctis. It's a shame we never got Final Fantasy 13 versus. Alright, so I've decided today is pretty much just going to be calisthenics. Mostly because I don't feel like adjusting my weights. Yes, I am blessed to have an at-home gym, but it's a pain in the, I don't want to say it, but the ASS, to take the weights off and put them back on and adjust them for each workout. So this next one I'm going to do, I believe it's the AO workout, 15 sets of AOs. I'm going to do a little more than 15, but I don't actually know what the real exercise is called, but it's really good for your
triceps.
I instantly start feeling it in my
triceps.
And besides skull crushers, nothing else really does it for me. So, yeah, that's why I'm doing it. And also, like, the
triceps.
I think the biggest muscle in your arm, if I remember correctly, so biggest muscle, gotta show some love, eh? The soundtrack for today, I decided I should probably get off TikTok, just listen to some music, and I remember how much I love music, and yeah, pretty much I love music, pretty much, yeah, and music is, yeah, it's basic, yeah, and I like music. Hey, so I just finished my little calisthenics pull-ups and AOs and all that I did. But I lied. I went back on TikTok after I started listening to music, and I saw an edit from One Piece. And click away if you haven't caught up with One Piece yet. Okay, so basically, I saw this really sad edit of Ace and Sabo and Luffy, and I'm gonna need a minute before I go on my run, and I think tears are about to start coming out, but it should be okay because I'm planning to sweat a lot anyway, so it'll probably just mix in. So yeah, there's gonna be a little gap between when I start running. Do you have anything to say? Okay, I'm about to go on my run, but this time for real, I'm not going to be on TikTok. I'm not going to be scrolling on my phone. Kind of hard to do that when you're running too. I've tried it. It's not efficient. So I will be listening to a book, an audiobook, I think is what it's called. This book is from the Mistborn trilogy. It's a fantasy book. Some of y'all probably don't, or probably have never heard of it, but I recommend it. Especially the first three, the first trilogy. It's really solid. It's like a 10 out of 10 in my book, so if you like fantasy, or just kind of like having a good time and like people talking to you and read the book to you instead of reading it yourself, it's a good way to do it, I think.
Squirrels, squirrels, squirrels.
Uh-oh, I think he sees me. Before I go on my run, I usually like to go on a walk for a bit. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Also, this is my first time ever filming outside myself. So it feels pretty weird. And also, I feel like I look crazy right now because it's almost 90 degrees and I have a hoodie and pants on and a beanie. But hey, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So, I actually started really late today compared to how I usually start my workouts. I love to get them done earlier in the day, but today was just one of those days, you know? And yeah, basically, even if you gotta start late, still do it. In my experience, it's far better to get it done on a weird, maybe even uncomfortable time for you than to not do it at all. Yeah, because when you don't do it, at the end of the day, you feel just no good. You just feel no good, so get it done. And also, I'm really scared that a dog's about to come and jump at me, because that happens quite a lot. I don't know if any of you guys live in gated communities or communities where, I don't know, people just usually tie up their dogs or keep them behind a fence, but they don't do that too much around. Oh, as I say that, a dog just barked at me. But yeah, that's just kind of where my mind is at right now, what I wanted to tell you guys, so I'm gonna actually start running now, for real. Hi, buddy. Hi. Oh, kitty. What a nice guy. This guy is always so cool and chill. He's got a lot of other friends too, but they usually just chill over there. They chill in their little area. This is the highlight of my run. What a nice guy. Oh. Oh. For every dog I have that jumps out at me, I also have this nice cute cat. See ya, dude. I gotta go. Do you want to take a bath? You want to take a shower? You want to get clean? Doesn't look like a yes. You know it's gotta happen, right? Oh, good girl. Very nice. Well done. Wait, let me dry you off. There she goes. Can't keep up. Oh, and she jumped. There she goes. Oh, and she jumped again. I broke this broccoli. Piece by piece. piece by piece. I got broccoli hands. This is like my favorite drink ever at the moment. Cheers, mate! Trying to do kind of like a beef and broccoli thing, but I have ground beef instead of like flank steak, which is what I think I used last time I tried to make this. But we're gonna make do. You probably see me chopping up this stuff before, like the broccoli, and I guess I didn't chop up the broccoli. I broke the broccoli by hand, piece by piece. I cut up half an onion. I made my little sauce. I think I showed you guys everything in it. But yeah, now the action really starts. I can't lie, this does not look good on the camera, but it does taste pretty good, and hey, it's healthy too. Got protein, greens, and it's on top of some rice. Mukbang. I'm gonna do mukbang. This is what I'm watching while I mukbang. Got new Monster Hunter, Maximilian dude. Last night, I had a dream where I was in elementary school. To be specific, it was my teacher that I had for 4th and 5th grade. And it was my birthday. And it was kind of like an announcement to the whole class, like, hey, it's my birthday, and the teacher was like, here, we got you this gift. And like from her desk, she pulls out this, probably the biggest jar of Alfredo sauce I've ever seen, and she hands it to me, and I just didn't know what to think, right? And of course I say something sarcastic like, oh, this is exactly what I wanted for my birthday, and she could tell I was being very sarcastic, and immediately just anger came from her, and I started to feel bad. I was like, oh, should I not have said that? I'm like, what are we doing here? Why did you give me Alfredo? And I began to reflect because of that, just kind of wondering, why would I not be happy for the Alfredo? Was I not happy for the Alfredo? I guess I had more of a neutral feeling. Maybe I should have been more grateful for it, but that wasn't conveyed through my sarcasm. And maybe that should be my first priority. And then I also got to thinking about the symbolism of it all. How maybe the Alfredo is things in life we might not want at the moment, but might be something useful to us later on, even though we can't see the value in it at the moment. Who knows, maybe I could have like a sudden urge to want to cook Alfredo, and I need a bunch of Alfredo sauce, you know? But of course that substitute the Alfredo and the Alfredo sauce with a bunch of other things in life that can be given to you, yet you don't see the value in it at first, you know? Just made me think. It's kind of been stuck in my head all day. Something else also kind of cool happened to me today. I forgot that I had this. Let me see if I can get it without any of the glare. It might be hard. Oh. Go a little bit up close. Does anyone know what this is? I didn't either at first. It's a laser disc. Rest in peace, David Lynch. I thought I should show it with the timing and all. His recent passing. But I'd gotten this in June or July of last year, and I kind of tucked it away because I didn't have anywhere to show it off at. So I do need to find a way to hold this. It's about the same size as a vinyl, So I'll probably look up ways to display vinyls, or maybe I'll just keep it off to the side in a vinyl holder, something like that. But yeah, I've never got the chance to show it off, and I think it's so cool. I'll actually pull it out in its entirety so you can see all the cool bits of it without the plastic. I don't know if this is how heavy of a collector's item this is. I know I didn't pick it up for too much. But yeah, it's got like so many different shots from the movie. I think this is an entry from Laura's diary. More shots down here of the cast. This is the side of things you don't always get to see. The dark, dirty failures. Since you saw me last, that's what I've been doing. I'm recording with an old camcorder, if you can't tell. And the one thing that we take for granted with these newer cameras and phone cameras is how wide of a shot that you can get with it. I am backed up as far as I can, lowered my chair, stacked up books so that my camera's at the right angle just so that I could fit everything into frame. I would not have to do this if I was recording on an iPhone, but hey, I bought this thing so I want to use it. And yeah, I guess that's my message for today. Even if you gotta start late, take those steps. Even if they're little baby steps. I swear I say this so much. Or almost at the end of every single one of my streams, but this one message that never leaves my head is just how important baby steps are. How important getting the ball rolling is, but then not stopping the ball. Even if it's going like 1 centimeter an hour, as long as you don't stop, you're still gonna have that momentum. That metaphorical momentum. And I think that's one of the most important things you can have for progressing as a person, and I guess really everything in life. But yeah, it's the end of the day for me. I'm really looking forward to playing Monster Hunter. I'm really looking forward to more Metal Gear skins in Fortnite. It's the end of the night, and you know what that means? What does everyone do? When the clock strikes 8 p.m., 9 p.m., you turn on your Twitch stream, you go live, and you talk to the monitor. You talk into space while you play video games. So that's what I'm about to do. See you guys.